Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. So today I'm going to be telling you about all the books that I'm planning to read in January. We've got some buddy reads, we've got some book clubs, and we've just got some just because. So let's just get into it. One of the books I'll be reading this month is Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. This is going to be a buddy read with Abby from Abby Lisi the Book Lover. I think it's about this girl who, she's kind of like a Grim Reaper, kind of. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but I do know that Abby got it for me for Christmas, and the cover is stunning, and I'm just really excited to pick up some YA fantasy. The next book is another buddy read, and that is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I'll be reading this with Shan from Shani and Books. I believe this is about two authors who go on vacation, and like their beach houses are right next to each other, and they're both kind of in a slump. One's like a romance author and one's a fictional, like general fiction, I think. They're both kind of in a slump, and they kind of like challenge each other to write the other person's genre. So yeah, I'm really excited to buddy read this as well. The next book I want to read this month is The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. I have my copy coming. The library, I ordered it from the library. I reserved it at the library, and then they just lost the copy. It's not even like on the app anymore, so I went and bought my own copy from Amazon, but it's not here yet. Hopefully it'll be here on the 6th is what it's saying. But I'm reading this for two purposes this month. The first one is for the Full Moon Book Club, which is hosted by Jan at Jan Agaton, which I will link down below, and also for the buzzword of the month, which is like the 5 W's. And so who is a 5W word, and that's in the title. So yeah, I will link down Books and Lala's video about the buzzword challenge for the year as well. Now, I believe The Girl Who Drank the Moon is about this village who like sacrifices a baby every year so this witch won't like curse them or whatever. But the witch, instead of like killing them or eating them, she like gives them star magic or something, and then like raises them and lets them go off on their own. But this one particular baby accidentally gets moon magic instead. It's middle grade. I'm really excited. I've been hearing about it a lot. I remember my friend Britt used to talk about it a lot on her Bookstagram, so I'm keen. The next book I've had for a while on my TBR, and I finally have an excuse to read it, and that is for the Brewhausen Books Book of the Month, and that is Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Morano Garcia. I think she wrote, this came out before Mexican Gothic, but I think this is like a Mexican mythology book, which I'm really excited about. Mayan mythology. I think that's the correct term, but it's got S.A. Chakraborty has blurbed it on the back, and that's really exciting because I love S.A. Chakraborty's books. Don't really want to go too much into this one. I want to go into blind because I like going into my books blind, definitely. The next book is a just because book, kind of, and that is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. This is the first book in the Crescent City series. Her sequel for this one is coming out in February, so that's why I'm rereading this one so I can just dive into the sequel. Fingers crossed I do that actually, because I still haven't read A Court of Silver Flames, and that came out last February, but I'm super keen. I have started this actually no, it's on my Kindle. I think I'm like spoiler if you haven't read it yet, but like Danica hasn't died yet, so I'm not that far into it. Another just because book I want to read this month is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. I read another novel from Mariana Zapata last month for the Culture Baddies Read book club, or what was that called? Wait for it. And apparently Winnipeg is a much better novel, so I'm gonna read that one, and hopefully I enjoyed it and it's like my redemption moment for Mariana Zapata, because I would really like to enjoy her work because so many people seem to. But yeah, if I still don't like this one, I'm just gonna be like, nah, it looks like slow burn just isn't for me. Mariana Zapata is just not for me. But I didn't say I didn't try. Oh, I'm going to try and read If I Never Met You by Mary McFarlane. This is an arc I've had from NetGalley for a while. I think it's been like 2 or 3 years now that I never got around to reading it. So I'm going to try and read it this month. I'm going to try and catch up on my NetGalley reads this year. And I thought If I Never Met You is a good starting. It's a romance. I think it's, is it An Office Hate to Love? Or it could be Fake Dating. I think Abby has read this one. I can't quite remember, but yes. And the last book on my TBR this month is The Killing Moon by N.K. Jemisin. This is for Booked and Busy's book club. I don't know if it's got a proper name, but I will link their channel down below so you can look up that. But I haven't read any of N.K. Jemisin before. I own... oh, you can't see it up there. But I own the Broken Earth trilogy. But I don't own this duology, so I borrowed it from the library. Hopefully it'll come in soon because somebody's reading it at the moment. Hopefully it'll come in the month of January. So that are the 8 books that I have on my TBR so far. Culture Baddies Read Book Club hasn't announced the January book yet, so I'm planning on going to read that too if it's on Kindle Unlimited or if I can get my hands on it. But yes, I'm really keen for the books that I have chosen this month. Hopefully I'll get to them all because we've got some chunky bums in there, but it looks like a good mix. Like, this is what I've got on my hand at the moment anyway. So we got fantasy, historical fantasy, romance, YA fantasy. So, and then I think we've got 2 more romances on there. Middle grade fantasy. So very fantasy heavy month this month, maybe, possibly. But yes, those are the books I plan on reading this month. Let me know what you're planning on reading down below. I would love to chat about them with you. Don't forget, if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'm going to be trying to post on the regular this year, because I would really like to get back into BookTube. I've had a lot of fun the last couple of months, just because I've come back on. So yes, hopefully you'll see my face in a video very soon. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.